Humanity has always looked to the stars with wonder, our curiosity stretching across the vastness of the night sky. For millennia we've gazed upward, searching for meaning, inspiration, and a sense of belonging in the universe. The stars have been our guides, our storytellers, and our silent companions, igniting dreams of exploration in every generation. Driven by a relentless urge to explore and understand our place in the universe, we've crossed oceans, climbed mountains, and now, we reach for the cosmos. The desire to push boundaries is woven into the fabric of who we are, compelling us to seek out new frontiers and challenge the impossible. In the last century we've gone from myth to reality, building rockets, reaching space, and now, making science fiction real. The journey from the first tentative steps into orbit to today's bold ambitions has been nothing short of extraordinary. Each launch, each mission has brought us closer to a future once only imagined in books and movies. On August 26, 2025, Starship Flight 10 launched from Texas, marking a watershed moment in space travel. This was not just another rocket leaving Earth, it was a symbol of how far we've come and how much further we can go. The world watched as the next chapter in human spaceflight began to unfold. This wasn't just another test, it was a resounding success that redefined what reusable rockets can achieve. The flawless landing and recovery demonstrated that the dream of affordable, frequent space travel is no longer a distant hope, but a rapidly approaching reality. We'll break down the key moments of this flight from liftoff to landing and explore the innovations that made it possible. We'll see how each stage of the mission brought us closer to a future where space is open to all, and why this flight matters for our future in space. Starship's 10th flight was a turning point, proving that mass-produced, fully reusable spaceships are within reach. It's a testament to human ingenuity and the power of perseverance, showing that the next era of exploration is not just possible, it's inevitable. This is the story of how a single, 69-minute flight reshaped our cosmic future, inspiring a new generation to dream even bigger. The boundaries of possibility have shifted, and the dawn of a new space age is upon us. Let's dive in and see how Starship Flight 10 reignited our imagination for what lies ahead, and how this moment will echo through the ages as we continue our journey into the cosmic ocean. Every great journey begins with a single, powerful step. In the world of space exploration, that step is often accompanied by the roar of engines and the blaze of fire. At 6:30 p.m., 33 Raptor engines on Super Heavy Booster 16 ignited in perfect unison, lifting the 121-meter rocket skyward. The sheer power and precision of this moment were a testament to human ingenuity and engineering prowess. The ascent was flawless. No engine failures, just raw power and precision. It was a sight to behold as the rocket pierced through the atmosphere, leaving a trail of fire and smoke. At T+238, the hot staging maneuver began. Ship 37's engines fired before separation, pushing the stages apart in a fiery ballet. This complex maneuver required perfect timing and coordination. This seamless transition marked a new level of mastery for SpaceX, eliminating the need for extra separation engines and maximizing efficiency. The engineers' celebration was a reflection of years of hard work and dedication. Cameras captured the upper stage pulling away, continuing its burn, while the booster reoriented for its return. This dual action showcased the advanced capabilities of modern rocketry. The flawless hot staging was both a technical and visual triumph. It demonstrated the potential for more efficient and reliable space travel. SpaceX had proven it could execute one of the most complex maneuvers in rocketry. The success of this mission was a significant milestone in the journey towards interplanetary travel. The path to reliable, repeatable flights was now open. With each successful launch, humanity takes another step closer to the stars, driven by the symphony of fire and steel. With the booster gone, Ship 37 fired its engines for a suborbital arc halfway around the world. At T+1827, the payload bay opened, releasing 8 Starlink simulator satellites, proving Starship's cargo capability for the first time. The deployment was a critical milestone, unlocking future missions for Starlink and lunar or Martian infrastructure. Later, at T+3748, Ship 37 relit a Raptor engine in space, a challenging feat but essential for deep space missions and orbital maneuvers. This was only the second in-space relight for Starship, and the first for the Block II design. The ability to relight engines in space transformed Starship from a launch vehicle into a true spaceship. It's a vital step for lunar landings, Mars missions, and beyond. Flight 10 proved Starship's versatility and power. After nearly an hour in the vastness of space, Ship 37 began its perilous journey home, re-entering Earth's atmosphere at a blistering 27,000 kilometers per hour. This phase, known as re-entry, is one of the most dangerous parts of any space mission, as the spacecraft must survive both the intense heat and the crushing forces of deceleration. As Ship 37 plunged through the upper atmosphere, plasma temperatures soared above 1,500 degrees Celsius, hot enough to melt most metals. Starship's new heat shield tiles faced their ultimate test, protecting the vehicle from the searing heat. In a bold move, SpaceX engineers had intentionally left some tiles off in select areas to gather critical data on how the underlying structure would perform under such extreme conditions. During this fiery descent, a hole burned through one of the aft flaps, and a small explosion rocked the drive section. Despite these dramatic setbacks, Starship's robust stainless steel structure endured the ordeal, demonstrating remarkable strength and resilience in the face of adversity. Unlike the fragile spacecraft of previous generations, which might have been lost after such damage, Starship maintained control and stability. Its design allows it to withstand significant punishment, keeping the mission on track even when things go wrong. This kind of resilience is absolutely crucial for a vehicle designed to fly over and over again. Starship's ability to survive and be reused is a game-changer for the future of space travel, making routine, safe, and affordable missions possible. At T+10614, Ship 37 executed its signature belly flop maneuver, using aerodynamic surfaces to slow its descent before flipping upright for a controlled splashdown in the ocean. This marked the first time a Block II Starship achieved such a feat, showcasing the vehicle's advanced flight control systems. Although the vehicle eventually tipped over and was lost to the sea, the primary objective, a gentle, controlled landing, was accomplished. This was a crucial milestone, proving that Starship can return safely even after enduring significant damage. The mission proved not only Starship's toughness, but also its potential for true reusability. Engineers celebrated the success, knowing each flight brings them closer to making space travel as routine as air travel. It was a spectacular end to a groundbreaking flight, one that pushed the boundaries of what's possible and set the stage for the next era of human space exploration. While Ship 37 soared, Booster 16 executed its own critical mission. After separation, it began a controlled descent, aiming to test engine-out redundancy during landing. SpaceX intentionally shut down one of 3 landing engines mid-burn, instantly igniting a backup. The booster compensated seamlessly, proving it could land safely even with an engine failure. This redundancy is essential for future crewed missions and rapid reusability. After a hover test, Booster 16 splashed down softly in the Gulf of Mexico, completing its mission. For the first time, both stages achieved all primary objectives in a single flight. It was a complete end-to-end success. Flight 10's triumph was built on a foundation of hard lessons. Early 2025 saw 3 consecutive Block II losses, engine bay fires, tank failures, and a catastrophic ground test. Each failure led to rapid redesigns, improved fire suppression, stronger tanks, and safer pressure vessels. The Boca Chica team worked relentlessly, analyzing data and implementing fixes at breakneck speed. Flight 10 was redemption, a culmination of all those lessons. The flawless performance was no accident. It was earned through trial and error. SpaceX's fail-fast, fix-fast approach proved its worth. The victory validated their unconventional high-speed development model. Sometimes breaking things really does lead to breakthrough innovation. Flight 10's success sent shockwaves through the global space industry. Skeptics doubted fully reusable super-heavy rockets were possible. Flight 10 shattered those doubts in 69 minutes. Starship's scale and cost reduction potential are unmatched. Over 100 tons to orbit, fully reusable, and orders of magnitude cheaper. The mission's rapid turnaround and technical achievements put immense pressure on competitors. SpaceX's pace, building and flying new prototypes every few months, redefines what's possible. Surviving re-entry damage and demonstrating engine-out redundancy set new standards for reliability. The industry must now catch up or be left behind. Flight 10 raised the bar for everyone. With Flight 10's success, SpaceX is already moving forward. Flight 11, the final Block II Starship, is prepping for launch, aiming for even more ambitious goals. Meanwhile, version 3 Starship is in production, taller, more efficient, and optimized for mass production. The ultimate goal remains Mars uncrewed cargo missions could launch as early as 2026, delivering habitats and supplies. In-orbit refueling, another key technology, is on the horizon. The vision of a self-sustaining Martian base is no longer science fiction. Flight 10 proved the architecture works. The path to Mars is now clearer than ever. Starship Flight 10 will be remembered as a turning point, a moment when humanity's future in space became real. Starship is the robust, reusable vessel that can open new worlds for exploration and settlement. Cheap, reliable access to space will empower scientists, entrepreneurs, and dreamers. Imagine massive telescopes, orbital factories, lunar hotels, and Martian outposts, all possible with routine Starship launches. The journey has been marked by failure and perseverance, but each setback fueled progress. SpaceX's willingness to embrace risk and learn fast is a lesson in innovation. As of September 2025, the cosmos feels closer than ever. The stars are no longer distant dreams, they're destinations. The journey has just begun, and the universe of possibility is wide open.